Hi, it's Ryan Malone here from flipperbroker.com, and I'm going to go through a bit of a tutorial here with you today on how to transfer a domain to GoDaddy.com. So for the purpose of this, I do need to make you aware that ICANN regulations do prohibit the transfer of any domain that had been registered or transferred within the last 60 days. Now, whilst this may vary between some registrars as far as transferring from, say, a GoDaddy account to a GoDaddy account, or a Namecheap account to a Namecheap account, you will need to actually check with the registrar first, just to avoid any heartache and so on and so forth down the track. Now, before we move on, I do need to go through a quick checklist. You are going to need to make sure that the owner of the domain that you're transferring to you has unlocked that domain, and that they have also removed privacy from their domain so that you can see accurate information in a whois check on the site. And also they need to make sure that the administrative contact email on that domain is currently accurate and that they are able to receive emails at that email address. So let's get started. Now, I'm going to assume that you already have an account with GoDaddy.com. If not, it's free to sign up, get yourself an account, pause this video, and then we can take off when you have that account. So once you have your account and you're signed in, hover over domains, and then we're going to go down to domain transfer. Just click on that and you'll be transferred to a screen where you can enter the details of a domain. So for all purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to use a very old domain of mine, and just going to click go, and then what will happen is that will come up and it will tell me that it is available for transfer. It will tell me the cost of transferring and so on and so forth. Now, if that does come up and says that it is not available, then you're going to need to chat to the owner of that domain, and they're going to need to go ahead and unlock that domain, because that's all that will be saying. If it's locked, then it won't be available for transfer. From this point, you're just going to click on checkout, and then you'll be guided through the checkout system and prompted to make payment and so on and so forth. Once that has been done, we'll head into your account. Now, on this page that's coming up, you will notice that there is a list of domains down here. If you already have domains registered, that will be the case. But you're just going to want to go into your domain manager. Now, once that loads, you are then going to hover over this domain button here and then go down to pending transfers. And then on this screen, you'll probably notice that in this box here that there will be a domain in there. That'll be the domain that you're currently transferring, and it'll more than likely be pending. So in order to get that pushed through, just hover over the authorization button and click begin transfer. Now, once this box loads, you'll notice that it is requesting a transaction ID and a security code. Now, this information will have been sent to the current owner of that domain, permitting that they have removed privacy from their domain, and that the contact email for the administrative area is accurate, and so on and so forth. So you're going to want to request that from them. They'll be able to look in the email account and they'll be able to post that to you. Once you've entered those details in there, simply click next, and that will guide you through the remainder of the process of transferring your new domain to GoDaddy. Now, along the path of getting all of this done, you may very well be be asked for an EPP code. Now, this is a code that's used for .com, .net, .org, .biz, .us, and .info domains. This is up to the owner of the current domain that you're transferring. This is up to them to grab for you, as it's available from their own registrar. So you will need to ask them for that as well. There may be a number of emails that are sent through to the current owner. They will need to approve all of those emails in order to get the domain transferred through. Now, the typical time frame that you're looking at, anywhere between 5 to 7 days. If it does take longer, you're probably going to want to follow it up with the current owner of that domain to make sure that everything's been approved. And if everything's been approved, then you will need to contact your current registrar to get them to follow it up and see if there's any problems at their end. So that concludes this tutorial for the moment. I really hope that helps, and if you're looking for more good tutorials and information about, I suppose, flipping domains in general and selling websites, head over to flipperbroker.com. Thanks for watching.